Right, what's going on, everybody? I'm on an Uber shift today. I've probably done about 2.5, 3 hours. I don't know, probably a bit more than that. I'm gonna have to check later on, but it's been a bit stop-start. So I've been home for a couple of hours. Come out about 9 o'clock, and so far it's been a bit choppy, if I'm honest with you. So let's see what happens here. So this is a Uber shift that I've started. I've not really put much effort in today. I've just done the bare minimum. Oh, here we go. Got a job coming in. So picking up a passenger. Let's have a look, see how far we've got to go to get this person. Okay. Oh, she's actually quite close by, so I can just wait here, to be honest. Just wait for her to come. Right, let's get this switched off. Hello, people. It is a Friday night, 10 o'clock. I've started an Uber shift around 4 o'clock this afternoon, but work's been a bit patchy. I've had to stop and go and get stuff for family, then I went home for food, so I've done about £60 so far. My plan is for tonight to get to 100 and then call it quits for tonight and do a slightly longer shift tomorrow. It's just been a bit of a write-off this week because I didn't work for a couple of days, took those time off for Eid. So let's see what's happening. I'm out by Nottingham Castle at the moment, so just dropped some cricket fans off and been waiting around there for probably a good half hour. Entertained myself by chatting to one of my friends, and now I've decided to get on the move. To be honest, I don't like moving around in the car too much because you're wasting fuel, and obviously it adds to the pollution as well, so, and wear and tear on your car, and you could be driving around sometimes for 45 minutes until you get a job. So right now I'm kind of thinking of what to do. I might get out into the sticks a little bit, get out of the city centre, because sometimes when you go out of the city centre you can get slightly better paying jobs, just simply because the majority of the drivers are, especially on a Friday, they're all in the city centre. But the thing is, with the city centre, what you got to expect with all the drivers here, it drives the prices down. So when you get a passenger, you know, you're dropping them off 1.5 miles, 2 miles, and you're probably looking at getting anything from £3.50 to £4.20. That's the money that goes into my pocket. So yeah, it's all right for little short trips here and there, but sometimes they can come in back to back. So I don't know. Let's see what happens, to be honest. Nottingham, as you probably know or don't know, is quite a big student city, and all the students have gone home. Well, not all the students, the vast majority of students. So once they go, that's it. I mean, you know, the number of passenger requests declines quite rapidly. So anyway, let's head up Derby Road, possibly go down Alfreton Road, or head towards Queen's Medical Centre. So let's see what happens. I'll probably go up Alfreton Road, to be honest. That's the main thoroughfare. So let's go, get going. So let's get going. So what we are, 12 minutes past 10. And yeah, just driving around waiting for a job to come in, really. I'd rather be parked up somewhere and then have to drive to a passenger than have to drive around wasting fuel hoping to get a job. So yeah, this is Alfreton Road heading down into Hyson Green. So this is a heavily student populated area. Lots and lots of takeaways down here. New ones opening up all the time. So yeah, when the students are here, it's pumping, it's busy, it's vibrant. Very lively area, but yeah, there's not many people out and about today. So I guess this is the majority. These are probably locals. So right in front of you is a massive student accommodation going up. Not sure how many bedrooms that's going to be, but I'm assuming it's going to be 400 or 500 students moving in. Right here on the left, building works underway. Right, it's 10:15, 15 minutes have gone by, still nothing. I've just spotted a man sitting in a pizza shop wearing his pyjamas, waiting for his pizza. Way to go, mate. Right, today we've been babysitting someone's children while they've gone to pay their respects at a funeral. So had a pizza, which wasn't a good idea. Spent a long time in the gym yesterday, desperately need to burn off some blooming belly fat, which I've built up over the past 4 years working from home during COVID. And now all the calories are busted my ass trying to burn off last couple of days. I've piled them all back on. So yeah, I'm gonna aim for 100 quid tonight and then call it quits. Get up early tomorrow, get on the road for a bit. Got lots of stuff to do at home. We need to clear out the garage, wash the cars, mow the lawn, usual stuff. And then around lunchtime, need to get out to the gym. To get the boys, just get out to the gym for an hour and a half. Work hard. Sweat my booty off, come home, rehydrate and maybe get on the road for a few hours. So I don't know, I'll set a target for tomorrow, maybe let's say 125 to 150. So obviously you've got to put in a lot of hours to get that sort of money. Still nothing. Not quite sure what to do. I might just go off and park up somewhere, or I might head out of the city and get into an area called West Bridgeford. So checking on the Uber app, I'm not quite sure how it works. It doesn't say there's high demand in that area. I think what it's showing us is that per passenger I could earn more money simply because there's less drivers out there. So I could head out there and just be in the same situation as I am here. But you know what, let's risk it for a biscuit. Let's get up there, see what happens. Now I've got to be honest with you, one of the problems I have going out to West Bridgeford is that I may end up getting a job out into the sticks, and when you get out into the sticks you end up in driving through very tight, narrow, winding country roads, no street lights, and they are scary as hell. So I've had a few spooky experiences down there. not seen anything, but just weird experiences. That's all I can say. So I have, after about 3 experiences, decided to avoid that area as much as possible. But anyway, let's head out there tonight. Let's see what happens. I might not make it out there. I might get a job on the way there, but that'll be a bonus. I'll just accept anything. At the moment, my acceptance rate is down by 3%. So, well, I don't think I know that Uber prefer it if you stayed above 4%. So I managed to achieve gold status as a driver, and you need, I'll double check in a minute, I think it's 4.94 on your rating, and you need less than 4% cancellation. So my cancellation, as I said, is 3% at the moment, and my rating, there's always somebody who's not happy about something that will give you a low rating, but at the moment it's sat as 4.96, and I'm hoping to drive that up over the next week or so. Right, we're in the heart of Hyson Green, coming up to Gregory Boulevard. Around here is the, I don't think it's world famous, but what we have around here is a goose fair, and it's apparently about 700 odd years old. So as the name implies, Lord knows, I think they used to bring in their livestock, the farmers and stuff, and then I don't know what they used to do. Well, hey, we've got a job, £4.16. Let's pull over and accept that. I say, yeah, taking that job. I need to turn around basically, and it is a Mr. Donald, and he's 2 minutes away. And like I said, I think that was about £4.70, that particular job. So I've not had much tonight. So let's get on this one and let's get up and pick up Donald. Right, need to do a 3-point turn and get back. And typical, just when I need to turn around, hundreds and hundreds of cars. I think I've got a window here, let's see. Yay, here we go. Be right with you, Mr. Donald. So where is he now? So it's half a mile away. I've done a 3-point turn. It's 0.2. So what the Uber app generally tends to do, it tries to give you left turns, I think. So what it was telling me to do is carry on straight, turn left, and then come back around and pick the passenger up. So you can save a bit of distance, save a bit of fuel, save a bit of wear and tear, and definitely save time sometimes if you just ignore the app and do a 3-point turn and go in the opposite direction to what it's telling you. Right, here we go, folks. Let's find the Donald. Well, fellas, don't cross the road yet. Right, peeps, I'm going to go pick the passenger up, so I'm going to switch off now, get him picked up, and I'll bring you back after I've dropped him off. Right, I'm at the pickup location. So get stopped here. Catch you soon, folks. Yes, people, so just dropped off Donald. It was £4. Let me just double check actually how much it was. £4.16, and it's about two and a bit miles. But having said that, come out of town, so it's out of town, and just got a £10 job. So just picking up lady called Anne. Let's get down there. It's 1.2 miles. Let me just check whether it's yeah, it would have been worth doing a U-turn there actually, but let's just head out there now. Just follow Uber's directions. I guess obviously they try and make it as safe as possible, so you're not doing U-turns here, there, everywhere. So it's not busy out on this street in particular, so I could have probably done a U-turn and headed back out and saved myself a bit of time and distance and wear and tear. But anyway, not to worry, it's only about 4 minutes away, and the distance now is 1.1, and we'll get out there. So I think £10 job should be about between 5 and 7 miles. So and I don't know, I guess something that sort of amount and that sort of distance can sometimes take probably about 20-25 minutes in city traffic and city driving, obviously observing the speed limits as well. So I'm not planning on speeding at all, because it's quite easy to get caught. Damn it, I just missed that turning, so let's get a quick U-turn in. Okay, there's nothing behind me. The perils of talking and not concentrating on the directions the app is giving me. But no damage done. Let's get up here. Can't pick up this lady. I'm not quite sure what's going on here now. Is this going to let me cut through? The map's not updated, so no idea what's going on here. Oh yeah. So it's showing us 1.1 miles, and now it's 0.6. So I've cut back on myself, and that U-turn's obviously saved me a considerable amount of distance and travel time. Okay. Oh, is that a cat there? Be careful, little cat. So half a mile to go, saying about 2 minutes. Never ever depend on the timer with Uber. It's wildly inaccurate. I'm sure there's a logic and a reason behind it, but in reality it always takes far longer. To reach your destination. Something I've been having a problem with recently, folks, is the destination filter. So that tends to disappear, and I've been doing multiple restarts. I've even spoken to support. I don't use it that often. So destination filter, if I'm like in the middle of nowhere and I've got no idea how to get back, I'd basically add the destination filter in there to get me back to the city, but that's not been working. So I've been forced to basically rely on Google Maps. So it's a pain. It's been a pain. It's now working, but I don't need it at this moment in time. Right, 1 minute. I'm sure that's been much longer than a minute. I was up 2 minutes ages ago, and now it's gone down to 2 minutes, and I'm 0.2 miles. Right, let's get turned in. Turning, so let me make a U-turn, but it's going back down into that street. So I'm going to left here, I believe, Whitemore Avenue. Right, folks, going to get the camera switched off and pick up Anne. Oh, I believe, is this her? Let's just find out. Hi, is it Anne? You alright? You Anna? Okay, you okay? Hello people, I'm back. So dropped Anne off. Uber said it'll take me 12 minutes I think, but it took more like almost 15, 16. So I don't know how they work it out. I'm sure there's a logical reason behind it, but I've got no way of finding out, nor am I inclined to do so. Anyway, I'm up to 75.23. I'm mega thirsty. Time is now 10:54. I'm out in an area called Cliftonville. This area would be buzzing if the students were about, but the majority of them are gone, so there's not much going on today. So it's just waiting on the locals to decide what they want to do this evening, if they want to head out into town, which I doubt very much they want to go into town at 11 o'clock. So I'm guessing there's people wanting to probably come home from town. Wow, I'm actually, it says here, am I in West Bridgeford? No, I'm in a busy area actually. So I'm not in West Bridgeford, sorry. I'm just in the boundary where it says they're paying slightly higher rates. But I don't know, is it worth hanging around here? I don't know. I don't know whether it's worth just driving or just sitting waiting for a job. So this is a pretty dense residential area. I don't know what's going to happen right there. But let's just head back, because to be honest, I've got two problems to worry about now. I'm thirsty. It's also late at night and I want to get to sleep. I'm feeling a bit tired, so I want to get to bed as well. So if I go home too late and then have a glass of water, guarantee you 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll have to get up to empty the bladder. The pain will waken me and I'll have to get up. And that's going to disturb my sleep in a terrible way. So I'll be knackered on Saturday morning and I'll probably just have a lie-in and waste the morning. So I don't know. Right. Which way did I come? Let's have a look. Yeah, I did a right here, didn't I? So let's get... Yep, that's it. Back to Nottingham city centre. Let's see what happens. So, what to do? Stop somewhere, grab a drink. No McDonald's. McDonald's is on a boycott list. Glad it's on a boycott list, to be honest, because every time we drive past this particular McDonald's in Clifton on our way down south, it become a bit of a tradition. We'd have to stop here and the kids would order their food and we just eat something and then we just jump on the motorway. Let's get this line painting lorry. It's indicating right, but it's parked. Oh, he's coming out. So yeah, since McDonald's been boycotted, the missus decided to boycott the McDonald's. Well, I've not really been in there, to be honest. I think I did once. I was out in Lincoln. It was like 2, 3 in the morning, nothing else open. So, and I was hungry. So yeah, I did McDonald's in, but that's it. I don't make it an active part or a restaurant that I visit much anymore. We used to love the milkshakes there whenever the bloody milkshake machines worked. And the fillet fishes were nice. Well, to be honest, they don't taste as nice as they used to. I don't think they've changed anything. I think I've just gotten older and I don't know, they just don't taste as nice as they did when I was a kid. So yeah, no more McDonald's. It was clogging my arteries, destroying my brain cells, I'm sure of it. Right, I apologise, the camera, the way it's positioned, it's picking up, it's kind of like a glare from the windshield. I think with this car, right, so it's a Toyota Prius, I brought it with 49,000 on the clock. It's a Japanese import. Had new tyres put on it, had the brakes done, just had it serviced last week, so the parts cost me 70 quid, and I gave the guy 20 quid, changed the oil and the filters and stuff. It's making a rattling noise. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. It was coming from the left hand side from the engine, but since I've taken eco mode off, I was driving it fully in eco mode, but yeah, I've been advised not to drive it in eco mode because apparently it taxes the battery a lot. So yeah, it's off of eco mode and it's some kind of normal mode now. It's not in any mode at all. So it's not in power mode, not in eco mode, not in EV mode. So I don't know what mode it's in, but yeah, it's a lot more responsive for sure once I took it out of eco mode. In fact, I've driven it in eco mode from the minute that I've had this car. I've never driven it out of eco mode. I think a couple of times I've selected the power mode when I needed pickup speed to get back onto a to get back onto the motorway from a service station. But yeah, eco mode, I don't know, it's very sluggish. So with that switched off, it's a lot more responsive. So it's been like a new car actually. It just feels different. But the only downside of it is it picks up speed really quickly and it accelerates really fast. It's definitely not on power mode, people. It's just on whatever default mode the car is set to. And yeah, I've got to watch my speed. So obviously one of the things being a taxi driver, you get really good at dodging bloody potholes which are everywhere. Some of these potholes are a nightmare, especially in Nottingham, and I'm sure they are everywhere else as well. I'm sure they are everywhere else in other parts of the country as well. But yeah, I'm talking and I'm getting thirstier and thirstier, if there is such a word. Here we go. Could not avoid that bloody pothole. Hey-o. What's going on here, people? Let's slow down a little bit. It's kicking off. It's a Saturday night. It's kicking off. I don't know if that's an ambulance. No, it's the police. It's kicking off somewhere around here. They're probably heading into the city centre. Who knows? Right, what on earth to do? Where can I stop to get a drink? Right, the thing is, folks, I don't want to drink anything fizzy. I would like water, but then I've been reading about all these plastic particles in the plastic bottles. So I want to start consuming less of that. I used to love drinking fizzy water, so I've stopped buying that as well. And I'm definitely not going to drink water out of plastic bottles anymore. Not if I can help it. And I'd advise you do the same. Well, educate yourselves. Don't listen to me if you don't want to. Just check the newspapers. Educate yourself about it, and avoid drinking water out of plastic bottles, people. There's lots of stuff in the papers at the moment. But yeah, they're attributing it, plastic and the chemicals in it, which are in our bodies, they're attributing it as one of the potential causes of infertility, etc. So I reckon it could be that and other chemicals, fire retardants and stuff, which seem like a good idea to somebody, but they're not very good for the human body. We're doomed, people, so make the most of it while you can. But I do wonder if the majority of the consumers of these products end up dead because of all the chemicals in our bodies, then aren't these businesses that we're buying crap from at the moment going to lose money? I don't know. I think they know either. Nobody cares. Shit, that's another bloody pothole. There's a bunch of potholes down here. And luckily I've discovered the optimal route to take. So the car's got to be half in the bus lane, and that way I just go over the smooth bits and save my tyres and suspension and my back. Oh people, nothing's coming in. I don't know what to do now. My thirst is building. I'm going to head towards home. Let's see what happens. If I get a job, I'll take it. If not, I'll head home, get a drink, chill for a bit. It's Friday night, relax for half an hour. I've got a parking ticket to pay for Derby City Council. Get that done, get this content uploaded so I can start editing it. We'll see if I can get someone else to edit it for me. So yeah, Friday night in Nottingham as an Uber driver. So let's have a quick look. So today it's been a bit patchy. It's been on and off, to be honest with you folks. But it says I've driven for 2 hours 43 minutes. That's actual engaged time with Uber. That's not me sitting on my ass in the car driving around wasting fuel, etc. So the time I've spent working for Uber as a contractor, I've given, it says 2 hours 43 minutes. I've done 10 trips today, and so far it's given me 75.23. I did have a nice trip earlier for about 23 quid, but the passenger decided to cancel, and they cancelled within I think it's 3 minutes, so she didn't get charged, and I didn't get anything either. I was quite close to the pickup location actually, I think. Can't remember, might have been a couple of miles out or a mile and a half out, but yeah, she cancelled within the allotted time. So I was well gutted, because I would have probably been up to about 100 by now with that one. So yeah, going back to that passenger I picked up previously, so it was 6 miles and it paid £10.93. Yeah, but it definitely took longer than 12 minutes Uber said it was going to take. I think it took nearer the 15-minute mark, but to be honest, I didn't exactly set a timer, so I made a mental note, and then halfway along the route I forgot the time I started from, so it's approximately 15 minutes I'm going to guesstimate. But you know what, I'll let Uber have this one. It might have even been 12 minutes. I genuinely don't know what the hell I'm doing. So next time I'll time it properly. I'll have a little timer, I'll get it set, and we'll do a much more scientific study of how long Uber says it will take to get to a destination than it does in reality. It's going to be amazing. Watch out for that. Don't know when that episode will come out. This is my first episode. I know the audio is going to be rubbish, folks. I apologise, but I will order some microphones and whatnot. So let's see over time this will improve. But hopefully you like what's come out today and listening to my ramblings. And if you did, please like, please subscribe. Please get these watch hours up so I can start generating some revenue. I've only ever made since, I don't know when I opened the YouTube channel, years and years ago, decades ago. I've only ever earned I think 80 quid. It's the only payout I've ever had. But I was really happy when that check came through, and I thought that was it, I'm going to become a YouTube millionaire. But no, that was it. Right folks, £5.10. This one is a minute away, so yeah, let's go get him.
Head to your pickup on Queens Road.
I think this is a train station ahead of me actually. Yeah, it is. Right, this is a passenger called Shannon, and it is the train station. So yep, let's get in here folks. Is that Shannon? That's a bloke with a moustache. Doesn't look like a Shannon to me, but yeah, let's just wait here. I'm sure he or she will turn up, but sometimes other people book on their behalf for other people, so yep. Alright folks, I'll get back to you in a bit. Yeah, Shannon's on the move, heading my way. Right, laters people, let's help this young lady in with her cases. Shannon, you alright? now I locked it from inside, so
Oh, fair enough.